Hashtag Antifa. So start from
Hashtag Antifa. Hey guys, hello.
I haven't seen the live yet.
Oh, stupid Rumble never works.
Oh, oh, Rumble's not working.
So there's something going on or something. Who knows? Hello.
How come I'm not getting a
What's
picture?
going on, everybody?
Something wrong here. There it is. Okay.
With what?
No, I got it.
Oh. Alright, guys, I'm also going to put up a link, so if you want to come in here and chat, you're more than welcome. Hey, Fireball Gal. Alright, let's find a link. Copy. Just gonna put it up here and see post. Come on in, come talk. See, come talk. Sorry guys, I'm just getting things a little ready.
Depends on who.
Yeah, it probably depends on who. I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna put it up top. Pin user and timeout. No. Oh, can't ban a chat owner. Not trying to. All right, let me try to pin this, guys.
Oof, I didn't mean to click on that.
I'm trying to.
Pin it.
Oh, I think I can't. Can I?
I'm trying, but it won't let me.
All right, guys. This shows like a little recap of what happened on Sunday. Got some videos I want to show you, some other stuff. I'm watching. All right, I'm just trying to pin a message up here so I can. One starred. Oh, that's Sandy. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Unless that was old. I don't know. Texas in the house. So, what do y'all think about what happened the other day in Sanford, North Carolina?
It won't let me pin it.
Yeah, I know. Well, let me pin it either. It's weird.
Jared.
Hey, Jared, how are you, brother? Haven't seen you in a while.
Cindy Lindsay sick.
I'm gonna try this one more time, guys. Paste. Live chat. Live chat. All right. So enter.
Oh, why? This one won't even let me do anything with it.
Is that link clickable? Or does one of my mods have to do it?
Well, I am your mod.
Well, I don't think you are anymore.
Yeah, I am.
All right, let's get talking, guys. Sorry about
You not
that.
see my ranch?
God bless the Proud Boys. Yes, they were good people. Had a great day with them. Met a lot of great people, and they were there for the kids. Like they said, if those kids were not there, we would not have been there either. So we don't care what the adults do. That's up to them. But all right, I'm just trying to pin this up here somewhere.
That's quite well. Tell me to wear ear.
I'm getting ready for the weekend to get some meat in the freezer. Yes, I'm ready for the weekend too. What about parents' rights? Well, there ain't no parents' rights if you take your kids to a bar. I can't take, let's say, all right, let's say I want to take my kids to the strip club for some reason. Guess what? They're not allowed in there. But if they want to go to a drag show, they're allowed? Come on, man. It's common sense. Hey, they can protest my lifestyle all they want. Bring it on. I don't do anything crazy, so can't post comments to some destinations. It is freedom, but it's not freedom to take your kid to a bar. So
Well, I mean, it's what they're doing is basically teaching them.
yeah, they're grooming. Wait till I show you a video I got. So
I think
hold on there,
people-
Star Fox. No, you just leave people alone.
Oh, I'm not saying anything bad. Like,
Nobody has to leave.
I didn't say that. I said I think he was watching that day.
All right, let's see.
Oh, we can inform them and what do you call it?
Pray for my 10-month-old nephew. He's upstairs with RSV,
Aw.
pneumonia. Oh no,
Prayers for your nephew, Bird.
you can't protect kids. Well, I can bring it to everybody's attention. That's what it's for. If you just sit around and let this happen and happen and happen, guess what? It's going to become a normal thing, and that's not a good normal thing to have. Kids in bars dance with old fat guys, half nude. Come on.
That's right. They don't have a choice. That's why we have to.
I'll show you a
Expose the
video
parents.
real quick. Yeah. Let me find that video of mine real quick. Inbox. Sorry guys, I'm just getting the stuff prepped. I wasn't very prepped today, so.
Last one.
All right, let me find that video so I can show him. Okay, there it is right there. All right, I'm gonna bring you over to my computer real quick. Present video file, yeah. That was a boy dressed up as a little female dancing with a Fruit Loop looking guy wearing a dress and stuff like that. Do you really want your kids there? Come on. That shouldn't even be a question.
They're grooming them.
That's grooming 100,000% their Star Fox. If you don't agree, then you're lost. I can't tell you anything else.
But he just said he did say I don't agree with grooming, but he agrees with freedom. So, but yeah, it's.
Y'all want to watch it again? I'll put it up on the big screen.
It's pretty gross.
That is a boy. Look at that man right there. Yeah, that's not normal,
They
guys.
also have little girls that are dancing around with these people as well.
And they have little girls that are also dancing around with these weird looking.
Okay, so Disney
people.
themed. The men dress up as Disney princess characters. They can get the children can go get their photo taken with these people. Sit on their laps. Whatever. Yeah, I think it's great.
This is not right. I'm an advocate for this, and I will be, and nobody will change my mind. Yeah, but child pageants, they're not dancing with 60-year-old weird people that dress up like women and sit on their laps and stuff like that. Come on.
Well, yeah, pageants are trash too.
I don't know if you have any kids yet, but hey, someday you might, and
That's all right.
You'll learn. It's not all right.
No, it's good to have conversation though.
Yeah, well.
That's all I'm saying. It's just good to have.
Yeah, they do, but kids are not even supposed to be in a bar in the first place, let alone with a bunch of adults dressed as women and a lot of
Disney
women dressed as men and wearing Disney costumes. So there you go. That's why I'm mad, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Hello, Freedom Nurse. Yeah, Star Fox, I agree with you. I know they're out there. There's nothing. We can stand up and say what we want and protest. That's our human right. That's our right. That's happening in the UK as well. Y'all need to stand up for it. Hey, Freedom Nurse.
You gotta protect the children.
You gotta protect the children, guys. Save the children. Save the children.
By going there and exposing these things, that's helping to protect these children. Hopefully getting their, after the incident, hopefully getting the parents to change their mind about going and stuff like that.
No, hoping, well, our government's a bunch of pedophile
Yeah,
groomers too, so absolutely disgusting. I agree with you. Yes, always stand with and for the children. All right, guys, I'm trying to put this link up.
It won't go up. I can't do it either. It won't let me. I wonder if, no, that probably won't work either. It's there, it's clickable.
It's not clickable, but if I put it up there. All right, who wants to come in here and talk? You want to come in here, Star Fox? You want to come in here and talk? Come in here and talk, brother.
We do have some other stuff we can show too.
Like what?
You said not tonight. That's all right.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe one of these times. All right. Next time, yes. All right. Well, I'm just telling you another thing is those Proud Boys, they are not bad people. Most of them, they were out there standing up for kids. And they said if there was no kids there, they wouldn't have been there either. So
they actually attended another drag show just as customers, just to see if there was going to be any children there, and there wasn't. And they were really thrilled.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
So here's the chapter of the Proud Boys that were actually there with me. They're the official, or Cape Fear Proud Boys, Southeastern North Carolina.
Great group of men.
Great group of men. There's no violence, no weapons, no nothing, no nothing at all. They were just out there doing what they came to do, and that's it. All right, let me put you back over here real quick.
My spouse said I want to be a proud girl.
I just stream. So one more time. Yeah, let's just like run with it here and like that's a cool thing or something. Like, come on.
Like it's not just cool, but maybe it can't say the words. It's great.
I know, it's weird. All right, so let's see. Hey, and the cops there, they kind of felt the same way too. They didn't want to be there, but they had to do their job. All right, let me put you over here so I can show you there. Share a screen. No, I don't want to share a screen. I'm getting into stuff I usually don't do, guys.
Is Faith still in the chat? I don't know that we.
Files from your computer.
Faith, if you're still in the chat, we got a new link up. I put it under Mag's Facebook post for the video. Or you just go to the YouTube page now. It's back up there.
Yeah, I had to take that video actually got blocked for some music or something playing, so I had to go back and edit it, and then I just took off one song and they let it back up there. They do that crap on purpose. So I guess all I could do is show pictures or slides, extra camera, video file, share screen. But if I share a screen, it goes somewhere else. Oh, weird. All right. So please side with the plot. They were actually nice to them. They were just sitting there talking the whole time. If you go back and watch the video, they were just talking to the police like normal people.
There was a permit. So with a permit.
There was a permit and everything. So yeah, they were just talking like normal people. And a lot of you don't understand it, but a lot of Proud Boys are ex-cops, ex-military, ex-politicians. So there you go. Great people. I support them 100% now after meeting them.
This is basically like their
Here's like their little their motto.
Yeah.
Minimal government, maximum freedom, anti-political correctness, closed borders, anti-radical guilt, anti-racism, pro-free speech, pro-gun rights, glorifying the entrepreneur, venerating the housewife, Western chauvinist. That's the Proud Boy motto thing right there. And if you want to go join their Telegram, that's also right here.
What does that mean, anti-racism? That means they're not racist.
Yeah, they're not racist at all. They have every color. Proud Boy was there. Cape Fear Proud Boys. If you guys want to go on Telegram and type in Cape CAPE or CAPEFEAR Proud Boys. All right, get to reading some of you guys' comments here.
I got that one video that did say that he said that they. Remember, he was talking about how they've done more for the Black community than Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, just like they said, they've done more for the Black community than Black Lives Matter will ever do, because Black Lives Matter is just a defunct scam. Those people went and bought big old mansions and said, "Screw you guys." So there you go.
We need a Proud Girls.
We need a Proud Girls. There you go, Freedom Nerds. Start it up. I'll read you some of their stuff over here since I can't share my screen. I don't know why, but all right. So yeah, I encountered a couple other people that like to do like to take pictures of you and try to dox you and all that great stuff. I've met a couple of losers in Sanford, North Carolina.
We can't forget about the local Antifa.
All right, so somebody on Twitter was saying, how many North Carolina GOP House candidates and members were at the Proud Boys rally in Sanford in the past weekend? How many Republican staffers were there? And then this guy says 16 Proud Boys have showed up in colors to protest a drag show brunch in Sanford, North Carolina. And then the Proud Boys said at least 13. So there you go.
There are 13 politicians
there. Yep, there's every walk of life there.
We actually had a child pornographer that showed up there too.
Yeah, there's actually an Antifa guy that was there. His name is Stewart, and he is a convicted child pornographer. He was there, and the cops did nothing. He was there the whole time.
But it might be because it's pornography versus actual molestation.
Yeah.
That could be why. But it's still disgusting. He was out there with his recording, walking around with a body camera the whole time.
Yeah. And they said if you don't want to see us out in front of your establishment, don't invite children to your drag show. End of story.
Everyone has a bandit, I guess. Oh yeah, we got his picture. Talking about Stewart? Yeah, we got Stewart.
Yeah, we got Stewart's picture. Actually, I posted it right here. I posted it right up on the screen. Let me find it real quick, guy. I got so much stuff in here, but
got the email from what's his face.
I got it right here. And if you guys are on Twitter, go follow it's called Libs of TikTok or Libs of TikTok. LIBS space OF space TikTok. It's a very good site. They're definitely not libs, but
no,
they tell you everything about it.
No, No, he's not doxxed. Everybody just knew who he was already.
Oh yeah, everybody knows. He's been to another couple rallies that we had down in North Carolina. I'm trying to find him right now. Sorry, I could have been more ready for this. But I had work all day, so. Well, just could have emailed it or something.
It is in your email.
Oh, is it? Okay, I'll pull it up real quick.
From Bruce.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, look for it.
Hold on, guys. I'm pulling that up right now. This guy is a bad person. And he sits there just like any other Antifa, like, let's see.
He swears a lot.
Yeah, he swears a lot. He definitely swears a lot. All right, let me pull up my email real quick. Did you resend it?
Just like the rest of them.
Thank you,
Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry, for the gift Singo. Thank you so much.
So it's down a little ways.
What day was it?
It is from Sunday. It is
from Sunday. Oh, so he did it while we were there.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday. Yes. Somebody got my email address and signed me up for some Scientology crap. Now I get all those weird emails all the time.
So go down, right two before the Scientology. That's the one you're looking for.
Vicky Sears?
No. Right after that. Right above that.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm pulling it up, guys. Let me find it.
Try not to show the email address if you can.
Yeah, I'm not going to even show the email. I'm just going to download a picture. Okay. So this came from Warriors for Christ. It says his name is Stuart Revez. Not sure on the spelling. Hugger Mugger Brewery is hosting the event and has convicted pedo there. Yep. All right, so I'm going to download this picture. Save image. PNG.
Oh, we're not afraid to talk to any Antifa.
Yeah, I ain't afraid of Antifa at all.
Like, most of the Antifa like we've encountered are usually pretty just...
All right, present video, extra cameras. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Slides, your computer, upload. All right, I'm gonna show you this picture. All right, here we go.
Yes, Texas Twister, she did, but they didn't want it. They used their own footage.
What?
The Texas Twister was asking if the girl that went in actually gave her footage to the news. She did, but they didn't use none of it.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to see the footage, it's up on my YouTube.
Full video of it.
Save images. Come on. All right, guys, it's coming right here. Now, I plan on doing a lot more of these too. We just need to find them. All right, so we're going to present, slides, computer. I'll show this again. Upload. All right, so downloads. Valid file type. What the heck is going on here?
I don't know what's going on. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties. Sorry, guys. Copy image. Save image as PNG. Why is that? I guess you can't show a PNG file.
I got a screenshot. Send it to you.
Yeah, screenshot and send it to me. I guess you can't put PNGs on that damn thing.
How are you gonna present on there though?
I was just gonna show it.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe I got it. All right, let me put you guys back over here. I got a Surface Pro, and sometimes it's a pain in the butt. All right, so here we go. Present.
Yeah, Starbucks is sleeping. Alright, we'll see you later.
See ya. All right. Ooh.
Just can't get no move. Holy moly.
You see it?
No? Oh. Now, dude, you gotta zoom in now.
That's as far as it zooms in.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, I see.
All right, so the guy in question is right here. Stuart is that guy right there holding the phone.
So hard to see. It's a tiny little picture. I'm just saying it's a tiny little picture, but.
Let me try to make it bigger. Zoom the fit. There we go. Now you can't even see it right. It looks too pixely.
Well, he's on the live stream anyway.
Yeah, he's on the live stream, guys. If you go back and watch the live stream.
He's like he's in the back, and then he's also in the front, like towards the end.
All right.
You can hear the.
Yeah, we actually confronted him out front. Actually out back.
He just kept saying "F you,"
Yeah.
F off,
Yeah.
F you.
Everything should work out soon. Good. No, it doesn't, Jamie. What does he say? Who's Jamie? Picture was fine. Okay.
Anyways, that's what he looks like.
Here, maybe I could just, let's see. I got my copy of the video on here, so.
Yeah, Lily was with us the whole day. She watched it.
Yeah.
She's seen them.
Lily was there with us the whole day.
A lot of them were. It was great. It was good. It's just a couple different times he appeared on there.
All right, let's take a look at the video real quick. All right. And we're going to turn this bad boy up. I guess you don't get no sound. All right. Well, let's just go find them real quick. See, and then this this little Asian lady over here, she's also Antifa. She's North Carolina Antifa. She's been at a couple rallies too.
That's Stuart's sidekick.
Yep, that's Stuart's sidekick.
Her name's Heather.
Her name's Heather. And if you guys heard, they're blowing those damn kazoo things. Driving me crazy. With their black umbrellas.
I wonder if that's the part where the song was playing that you had to cut out.
Yeah, I actually had to mute the song. This is when we walked around back. I hope you'll see. He's not here yet. Oh, there's heads right there. Oh, there he is. So that's Stuart right there. That is a convicted child pornographist.
Right there in the white. Yeah.
Right there in the white. He's Antifa. He has a body cam on him.
And he's carrying his phone.
And he's carrying his phone. Right next to his phone is a body cam.
Filming everything.
Yep, they just sit there and put their camera. If you're next to them, they put it right up in your face. Like, what the heck are you doing? Like, at least I'm not right there with you.
But I think he had all those
And look
cameras.
at this creepo lady. Another Antifa.
He could capture the children running around. That's what all he wanted to do.
This lady's just taking pictures of
That's a
people.
man.
Yeah, that's actually a man's. Yep, I remember that. Yep. All right, let's get out of here. I don't know if you guys let's see if there's anything else I want to show you real quick. You guys already seen it. That's inside of it. That was at one time. There's a lot of people in the back. That's where like the bar is and all the dancing. Actually, there's a little kid right there in the black shirt. Yep. I had to put my phone all the way up into the glass just to get a view.
Was it a lady though?
I don't know. Yeah, who knows?
It was a man.
Here's your local Proud Boys. Great people, guys. Great people.
Trying to just skim through the video.
Yeah, we're just skimming. Oh, that lady, she was kind of fruity too. She was like, she was asking why they wear masks. Like, why do you guys wear masks?
Why your security wear masks?
Yeah, I was like, well, why do you guys wear masks?
Yeah, that's what they answered too.
But that's the crazy part too. Look at that guy with the tutu on. Hey, buddy. How are ya?
Lisa's asking to wait till saying wait till the one in Asheville. When?
Oh yeah.
Which one? When is that exactly? Is that next Sunday?
You told me it was.
Yeah, it's Sunday for Asheville. That's what I'm saying. The one I looked up, I found it did say 21 and up, but I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right event though.
Well, if it's 21 and up, I don't want to go. Only if it's kids allowed. Let's see.
Okay, and then we have the lady with the white dress on that was supposedly getting death threats, right?
Yeah.
She was out front talking to media all day, talking to the Proud Boys. She acted like she wasn't scared. Yes, the tutu guy.
This is where they were actually hiding, like so people could come in and out. And if you're not doing anything wrong, why are you hiding this? You know.
Like usher the children out with umbrellas.
Wish I could play sound, guys, but it just don't play. Oh, there it goes. I had to unplug my microphone. Can you still hear me talking? Okay. Yep, so there's Stuart back there. There's Heather right there in the black shirt. Huh?
Don't forget, I'm looking at it at a delay. You're live. Yes, leave our kids alone.
A few minutes. Oh, the WRL?
Yeah, you should play that one. That's more leaning towards that. See, the Disney characters. Oh, you just passed away.
Passed away.
So the one lady with the red chair that was in the back, and she had that long green dress on. She was a Disney he was a Disney princess. Brave.
Go back to Lori. Was that?
Oh yeah, that's the lady that girl was like, oh, there's no such thing as males or females. Like, really?
Do you have the clip?
Look at these cool people.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there they are.
He's like, I can't hear you. Your beard's in the way. Oh my gosh, that was Crazy guy.
But then she cracked up when they said they were cowboys. Like, when you were like,
Hey, Freedom Express, how are you?
All right.
so you got the clip on your phone of the girl saying it's not male or female. No such thing.
Yeah, I tried to put it. I said the end one that it was actually a drunk lady that fell and she was holding a baby. I wasn't gonna put it up there anyway, but they made me mad. Like, don't tell me I can't record in public.
We weren't gonna put the person up.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna put it up there. I was just seeing what was going on. See, I said, I walked away. And then they said something, and I was like, you know what? Now you're gonna tempt me.
Drunk back there, so.
What about the guy that threatened with the knife?
Oh, you're talking about the, oh yeah. You want to see that part? That was back when we walked around the building. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk back there because nobody knows how to not tell me what to do.
You can clearly hear her crying. But you weren't gonna put her on camera.
Nope.
Just the police.
I don't have to cut it off. It's public property.
Public
Yeah,
property, fool.
But they don't have to tell me that. That cop is totally wrong. Yeah, that cop is totally wrong. That's against my rights.
All right, so you guys want to see the homeless looking guy? Antifa guy?
But he was the one with the knife.
Yeah, he's the one with the knife.
He's earlier on.
And it was somewhere right before we got down here, I believe.
No, because you ran her up around the corner, remember, for this part. It was earlier. When we first walked around with the
Oh, we walked around the side, yeah.
with cowboys.
All right, let's go back to where we walked around the building. It was right before all this. Oh, there he is.
Let's keep moving now. What is the part of me? Thank you, sir. Right.
The people will not stand for it. Those have the conduct.
Yep, FOF. FAFO.
Right.
Woo-woo. Exactly.
I was like, we're going over here. These are the other guys that are in like another group. They were holding the groomer signs. This guy came over and started messing with them, so.
What? Yeah, they can't. It's public property.
I know. You just said go on the grass and film over.
Do what?
You can film over there.
From.
Just walk over. Right here, go ahead.
Hey, people, come over here and have a conversation. They won't even talk to us. I'm just trying to give them a hug, boys. Come on. Let's give them a hug.
He had a knife in his pocket.
You don't branch it when you clearly hear it through there.
You can hear it when you're there, yeah. It's like click.
Smells like it, too. You look for your buddies. You don't fucking
Antifa. Parking lot is public.
Come on. Come on. Want to go? Come on, you want to fucking go? I'll shoot you in the fucking face and laugh about it.
They weren't part of the Proud Boys, just to let you know. That was another group that was over with us.
Hey, they just clicked out. Yeah, he's got a weapon. Y'all boys want to play? You boys want to play? Come here. Help! Little help!
For help.
A little help.
He cries for help.
Help! Go help!
And look, nobody comes to his rescue.
Hey, it's live stream, man.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
You don't want to be famous today?
That's why you're gonna be famous today.
Definitely gonna be famous today, buddy.
He's famous on TikTok.
Yeah, Brad, I dare you to come.
I put
out
this
here,
video up
buddy.
on TikTok. I got like over 5,000 views already. Just this little section. Probably up way ahead of that now. So if y'all have a TikTok, go follow Buffaloman11 Media.
They said he stunk. We didn't get close enough, but they said he did.
Yeah, they said he did.
You guys stay safe.
Oh yeah.
Which media do I have on?
This got more views than Antifa in DC.
I know.
All right, let's
That's
get
why
out of
he's
here,
crying
guys.
for help and nobody comes to help him. Like, where's this Antifa weapon? That's what they need.
All right, I'm gonna get off of this guy. I'm gonna get back to you and answer some of your questions. All right.
You have an email to check?
I got an email to check. All right.
Don't bring it on the screen.
Scientology, huh?
No. It's not Scientology. Still wants to know.
Yeah. Where are you inviting me to understand where? Oh. All right.
We kind of went different course.
Yeah, I had some other people lined up, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a review of all right, anybody want to get up here and talk? I bet he stunk. Oh, he looked like he stunk.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't get it close enough, but the other guy said he did.
that part made me laugh.
But yeah, it was funny because he was sitting there yelling for help and nobody come to help him.
Yeah, like he was just sitting there yelling like,
But he said help.
Yep, but he did have a knife. I guarantee you he did.
Yeah, Sanford is a small town.
Yeah, it's a small town, so you know what? They're bringing this into small towns to try to get away because they're like, oh, people won't care. People
They won't pay attention.
won't pay attention. We're a little small town USA. Guess what? We listen. We will be there. We will be there. Tifa needs a crap. Oh, yeah, he does. Let's see if I missed anything you guys are asking.
You gotta show the news report they did. That's terrible.
Oh, WRL.
Yeah, it's terrible news reporting, but I love their cover photo. Their thumbnail they used
Was that on Twitter or on the news?
on their website.
Oh, okay. I got them to pull this up. We're on the news too, local news, but
They used a really good picture for the thumbnail.
oh, did they?
Yeah, wait till you see it.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see here.
I know we ain't gonna use all this, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. They'll watch it overnight. Investigate using drug stops. Just looking for it, guys. It's been a few days. Maybe I can search it. Gotta make everything so hard to find.
Do you want me to just post the link in the chat?
You have the link?
I have a link to the news article.
Well, email it to me.
Okay. Shoot. Hang on. See my clipboard here in a minute.
All right, we're getting that link, guys, so we can pull that up.
I haven't got my email and email it to you. It goes to Buffalo.
Can't believe this news channel don't have a search. Raleigh man faces 20 child sex charges, $1 million bond. Oh, he was probably inside that bar.
What was the name of the station?
WRAL. Don't miss it. Come on, where is this thing? Should have had all this ready for you guys. I'm
It's coming
sorry.
right now. Let me pull my email back up. coming right now. I just sent it.
All right, it's on its way. I'll pull it up here in a second. Probably find it now too. All right, you guys playing that $1.2 billion lottery? Go waste your money on it. It's like your odds of winning is 1 in 295 million.
There you go.
All right, I'm pulling it up right now, guys. Copy
Yeah,
it.
more for you.
Copy link address. All right. All right, I'll put you back up on the screen one more time. Go to the web window, Chrome tab. All right, let's go to Chrome tab. All right, let's see. Paste, enter. Oh, look who made the channel news. Jeez.
That's a great picture.
Say about it.
White supremacists rallied outside a brewery today to protest an LGBTQ event in Lee County. WRAL's Leslie Moreno was outside Hugger Mugger Brewing Company in Sanford, where people came to participate in a drag brunch.
They stood outside this brewery here behind me for several hours today. They ended up leaving at around 4:30. We spoke with the owner and event organizer. She says they received several death threats today.
The evening event has been canceled.
They showed up in face coverings.
It's been chaotic.
Sanford doesn't want this. Sanford doesn't want you here.
The Proud Boys were protesting a drag show brunch in Sanford.
This is very concerning to us because we've gotten some death threats and things like that.
It was an event made to uplift the LGBTQ community. The owner and event organizer says they were labeled and called hurtful names.
And when they call us things like pedophiles and things like that, what that does
Pedophile,
is
groomer.
it allows folks in the community to kind of like give themselves permission to use that extremist view to perpetrate violence upon our community.
Aside from the name calling, the white supremacist group marched around with signs, recruiting people at one point and taking selfies with other supporters. The owner says the event received support from the community, and she doesn't want the cause to be overshadowed. She's calling on other surrounding communities to show support.
Maybe not just Sanford, but other communities in our state to really stand up and make a statement that this is just not okay and this is not acceptable. Our LGBTQ community deserves to live their lives without threat of death.
We also spoke with police officers who were on site today. They tell us no arrests were made. In Sanford, Leslie Moreno, WRAL News.
Fake news, fake news.
You get it, right? Right?
Oh, guys, that's fake news. I was there.
Oh my gosh, they made it so terrible. White supremacists, you know what's
And
funny?
if you watch the video, you see that lady just walk around talking to people. She was never threatened or anything.
They saw the real news. They saw your live stream.
Exactly. God, these stupid ads. All right, let me get out of here.
That was funny though. When I seen that, I was like, this is hilarious.
All right, now we got another story right here. It says, mother of newborn regrets gender transition in her youth. As she cuddles her infant son at home in the Chicago suburbs, newlywed Daisy Stromer says she deeply regrets having both of her breasts removed in gender transition surgery when she was 20. She was an insecure, very self-involved, outcasted 15-year-old girl, Stromer said, and the urge to transition was exciting. I really wanted. But now she regrets it. So, see, kids are just way too young, guys. It shouldn't be up to a kid at all. Like, you don't let kids leave school. Like, they just can't go drop out of school when they want.
They can't go in the
They have to wait to a certain age.
You can't go in the military. They can't.
Yeah, you can't go in the military until a certain age.
None of that
Yeah.
stuff, but yet you can cut your genitals off.
Yeah, you can.
Mutilate
And now they can take your kids away if you don't let that happen.
They're Trying to.
They're trying to, yeah. That's the new law they're trying to pass. So crazy stuff, guys, but I'm glad I did it. And guess what? I'll be at the next one that allows kids. I won't go to them if they don't allow kids because I don't care what they do. They can do that in their own basement if they want. I don't care.
But that was the thing. It was the news made it seem like
Yeah, that's fake news.
They showed up there to be so disruptive and
yeah, WRAL is network.
Yeah.
Lie network.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
That was really bad reporting.
Very bad reporting.
Because they saw your live stream.
Yep.
Everybody in this chat saw your live stream and knew it was nothing of what they said.
If you haven't seen it yet, it is back up on YouTube. It got blocked because one song. It was like an AC/DC song that was playing in the background, and it said it was blocked in our country. So I had to take it down. It took forever to edit that one song out. It took me like.
Well, and then it was the re-upload.
Yeah, and it stopped at one time, then and then I had to restart it. I'm like, oh, but it's up on my website. It's up on Rumble and on YouTube. And all the videos that I take down from now on from YouTube, I will put straight onto my website. So check that out if you can't find a video.
Yeah, kids can't go to R-rated movies.
Exactly. I'm like, there's a lot of examples I can use. I don't want to say them on here, but there's a lot of examples where, it's like if they can do this, why can't we do this? But I don't even want to get into that. It's sick stuff. We're not going to let it happen. We're going to protest at every single one that they go to that have kids. End of story. Yeah, all the TV networks, it's all fake news. All they do is install fear into yourself. They put fear in you. That's what they want. That's what they want.
All right. Do we want to get with some of the Emily stuff on there?
It has music and stuff.
So some of that did.
What?
Oh. No, I meant like the part of the story where she talked about the child and that the lady fell on. She was so drunk that came out of that place.
That was the end. Oh, okay. We can just play it anyway.
Well, no, I mean you can skip.
Let me find the video.
Skip to the part where she talks.
I'll just play the whole thing. They probably already seen it.
Okay.
Did you guys see that video of the lady that went undercover in the bar, like pretending to be one of them? Let's see. I did download it, so I will transfer it over to my computer. Gallery. All right, so I think you guys probably already seen it, but we'll play it anyway. Share. Email. Send it to myself. I love sending stuff to myself all the time. It's coming, guys. Actually, it's too big to send an email. All right, we can just get on with it. So most of y'all saw it. If you didn't, just go check it out on my YouTube. Emily Grace. Yes, Emily Grace. If you guys haven't went and followed her Instagram yet, please do. Buffalo Wife, he's putting it in the chat right now. Let's see what else I have in here. So that's the major thing, guys. If there were no kids there, I wouldn't have been there, and the Proud Boys would not have been there. But until they stop doing that, we will show up to every single one that has underage kids in a bar with old men wearing almost nothing. Wearing tutus and crazy stuff. All right, let's see.
Red wave.
Red wave coming. Yes, red wave, red wave. Thanks for posting. Yes, Emily is an awesome person. She came out of the building and she had to hurry up, take off her clothes. She was like, you know what? I got to go to church. She left for church right after that. It was awesome. We didn't even know she was in there. Like all of a sudden,
We saw her face.
we seen the cops go in there and they were like, they won't let me out.
She was screaming, they won't
Yeah,
let me
they
out.
won't let me out. They won't let me out. And all of a sudden, this lady comes out and like throws her wig on the floor and her scarf thing and throws it on the ground. And comes over where we are and like talks to us. And we took pictures with her.
I have one little clip where she came to that front door.
Yep.
And took her wig off and saw everybody outside and made a face. And I was like, that's her.
I heard someone call it the blue flush.
Yeah.
The blue
Definitely
flush.
a blue flush. Red wave, blue flush.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Transitioning little boys to girls generals is pure communism.
I told Boise Police Department they better arrest the adults. They didn't.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they like just turn a blind eye to it. It's just, oh, we don't care what's going on. We're just like, I talked to a cop at the end. He was like, we were just here to make sure there was no violence. I'm like, okay. So you're just gonna watch this illegal stuff going on, and you know it's illegal because they got these big old umbrellas. Every time I put my camera up, they put an umbrella or a piece of cardboard up to block it. So if you're not doing anything wrong, why would you hide it, right? Like, hey, come on in and look around. This is what's going on. But instead, they blocked off the door so nobody can go in there and see, except for the people that were there.
Did you see how scared they got the cop to come running when we went towards the back?
Yeah. When we walked around the block, the cops ran around the back and were like, you guys got to keep moving. I was like, this is a public street and I'm walking down the sidewalk, so don't tell me I have to leave. See, I love cops. Like, I respect cops and everything, but if they're cops that do not know what they're talking about or they're tyrants, I will talk back to them.
Yeah, microchip said they moved everybody towards the back. They absolutely did.
They did.
So the front of the building became really empty and everybody went all the way to the back of the building because of your cameras.
Yep.
Because the cameras.
Yep. And law enforcement came running. They were like, oh, you guys can't be back here. I'm like,
We're on a public sidewalk.
this is a public road.
And he told you, but he acted like you were literally. Yeah, I get it. The group of people, the Proud Boys that were walking, they had a permit to be out front. They were protesting, but we were also media.
Yeah, you don't need a permit to walk down the street.
No, you don't.
So there'll be plenty more, guys. Just if you guys see something going on, just email me at buffaloman11@protonmail.com. If you see anything in your area, if you're, say, in North Carolina, Virginia, maybe the top of South Carolina, I'll be there. And my North Carolina people, if you see something in the paper or schedule, let me know. I will be there.
Wow, Kim. Tell Kim ours was scheduled. Mine wasn't.
Yeah, mine was scheduled, so I always do Wednesday night. So I don't know why he did his live stream tonight, but whatever.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Stormtrooper.
What's up, Stormtrooper?
Long time no see.
So yeah, I can't stand when people do that. Like, I try to plan mine on days that other people don't ever go live. That's why I have Wednesday night at between 9 and 9:15. I wait for the J6 stuff to get over so I don't interrupt them. That's exactly why I do it. But whatever.
Yeah, his aunt's channel's down.
Yep.
He used someone else's video. That's why.
Yeah, he actually did it multiple times. It was a multiple time thing.
He used other people's videos without permission, and that's why his channel got taken down.
I miss your family. Yeah, I miss you guys too. But I'm back now, so. soon I'll be back all the time doing my North Carolina state lead stuff. Just waiting for that to kick off, and I will be there running. Trust me. Got a lot of people that are interested in helping.
Well, look, Freedom Express is that is in too.
Hey, Freedom Express, how are you? I'm back too. How are you, brother? So yeah, that's about it in a nutshell.
They protested Sleepy Joe tonight.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, okay, cool.
Gotcha.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all the TV news channels, they're all corrupt. Like they can't tell you truth in any sentence that they say. They always got to make stuff up.
Well, we just showed them one.
Yeah, you've seen that news reporter.
But they're
like, oh, white supremacist. I'm not a white supremacist. I'm an American citizen.
They're not either. They're against racism.
Yeah, they're not supremacists either. They are against racism, like their thing says, right there. Minimal government, maximum freedom, anti-political correctness, closed borders, anti-radical guilt, anti-racism, pro-free speech, pro-gun rights, glorifying the entrepreneur, and venerating the housewife, Western chauvinist. That's the Proud Boys. They also gave me a sticker, and they're also sending me a hat. So, great group of guys. Okay, so don't be afraid to talk to your local Proud Boys. No. They're not bad people.
No. So I guess
Mom's doing great. She's been home for over a week, and I'm gonna go sit with her tomorrow during work. Work from her house. So I'll let you know tomorrow. But I talk to her every day, and usually every day, and she's doing fine. She's getting stronger, slowly by slowly, and she'll eventually get there.
So I guess
Sing for freedom.
Yelp suspended news reviews on their page.
Yeah, they did.
They did. I looked and I could not find any more. They deleted all their Facebook reviews that everybody put on there. So did Yo Biscuit.
Yep. All right, let me try this other thing one more time. I'll take you out of here one more time. Present. Screen share. Let's see, window. Is it a window or a Chrome? Let's go to window. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on.
Oh, that Surface is a pain in the butt to use.
Yeah, it's a Surface Pro, so it's kind of a little pain in the butt. Trying to pull up my.
Okay. Freedom Express says I need their logo for Santa's decals. Freedom Express, do you want to email? Is that what they're needing? They want the Proud Boy logo?
Yeah, it must be. All right, let's just reshare that. I know it gets crazy looking, but let me try to pull this up. Move this out of the way. Can you guys see that? Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. That's Telegram.
All right, so guys, this is their Telegram page. They are the Cape Fear Proud Boys.
You need a haircut, hippie. Mags. Be quiet.
All right, let's go through this. So that guy that's a doxer, his name is Anthony Kreider.
Yes.
It's the one that says 16 Proud Boys have shown up in colors to protest the drag show Brunch in Sanford. And if you guys want, just go to Telegram and type in Cape Fear Proud Boys. Here's that video again.
Yeah, that's disgusting. That poor child.
All right, there's that lady that said that she was harassed, and while she was pretending on her media interview to be terrified. In reality, she stood outside and talked to us for over an hour. Are these the actions of someone who received death threats? Right? Look at her. She's just sitting there. The media lies.
If they watched the live stream, they've seen her out and about
Yeah.
talking, but she was the one that was supposedly receiving, according to the news article that we played.
And then this is one of them with the guy with the tutu on. Do they look like they're fighting or talking bad to each other? Look, the guy wanted a selfie with them. So guys, these people are, they just, there's always a blue hair. That's what Mark Robertson said too. I got to pull that up too.
Yeah, we should give a shout out to Stephen.
There you go. They fixed the sign. This sign was in the door. It said "Love always wins," and then they added also "Stop sexualizing kids." Oh, there's that news report right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see.
Delusional. Laugh out loud. Yep, absolutely delusional.
Delusional. Let's see. I'll show you one other thing. I gotta show you one other video real quick. That's very good. If I can actually get to it.
Yeah, the one in the white was actually a woman. But the thing was, she just kept claiming prior to all this that she was getting death threats and everything.
Yeah. Well, if you're getting death threats, and stop what you're doing. That's what I'd say, right?
We got Sean Saunders' thing about the one in Orlando getting canceled.
Yeah, I talked to him. Well, I think he messaged me. All right, share one more time. Chrome tab. All right, so yeah, guys, this is my website, and this is the homepage, but this is where the videos will be that I have to take down because of YouTube. I want to show you this video real quick, though. This is our next governor of North Carolina.
This past weekend at CPAC Texas 2022, North Carolina Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson delivered a scorching tirade against the American left wing. Robinson, a devout Christian and hard-right politician, lambasted the Democratic Party with charged rhetoric and warning of encroaching communism. Robinson was elected as North Carolina's first Black lieutenant governor in 2020 and has embraced the culture wars while building a national profile at national conservative conventions like CPAC. He is considered a potential gubernatorial candidate in 2024 and a rising star in the Republican Party.
They told me I had 12 minutes. I don't see anything on the screen, so I guess I'm with y'all for the rest of the evening. Not going to use that podium. I can't stand still. I got vertigo. I might fall off this stage. Very first thing I'm going to do is always, I'm going to give thanks to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's the very first thing I'm going to do. I sat on the 27th floor of this hotel last night and looked out over the skyline of Dallas, Texas. I am a poor kid from Greensboro, North Carolina, an alcoholic father who died when I was 12 years old. My mother made me the man that I am. Every strike that the left says I had against me. Poor, black, a widowed mom, living on the wrong side of the tracks. But that poor black kid from the wrong side of the tracks was sitting on the 27th floor of this hotel, overlooking the Dallas skyline as the first Black lieutenant governor of North Carolina. America is still the greatest nation on earth. And I don't care what these communists say. I don't care what these socialists say. I don't care what these blue-haired freaks say with a tackle box in their face at the college campus. This is the greatest nation on earth, and it's all because of God. He's the one that made it possible. So we give him thanks first and foremost. So now let me get into what I got to tell you. July 2nd, 1863, a town called Gettysburg a place called Little Round Top. It was undefended. And the Union Army realized that if the Confederates took that high ground, they could win that battle. They sent troops to defend that place. And among those troops was a man named Joshua Chamberlain from Maine. Joshua Chamberlain was with the 20th Maine. And the 20th Maine became the far left flank of the Union position and was told, hold this position at all costs, because as you go, so goes the battle. Chamberlain's unit, the 20th, was attacked by the Confederates several times, and they repulsed every attack. But they found themselves without ammunition. They found themselves in desperate straits. And Chamberlain knew that if he did not win that battle on that hill, that possibly the entire battle would be lost. So he talked to his men and he implored his men, and he steeled their spines, and he told them to attach their metal bayonets to their wooden rifles. And they lined up and they swung down that hill in the fashion of a picket fence, and they swept those Confederates off of that hill, came back up on the hill, reformed, and won the day. Chamberlain went on to become known as the Lion of Little Round Top and received the Medal of Honor for his actions on that day. Why do I bring that up? I bring that up because the world now is Gettysburg and America is Little Round Top.
Yep.
And you are the soldiers that stand on that hill in its defense. Right. I want you to notice what I said. I did not say Congress was the soldiers standing on the hill. The Senate is not the soldiers standing on the hill. The city council is not the soldiers standing on the hill. You are the soldiers standing on the hill in defense of this nation. You are. It is up to you to hold this line. Because we're standing on this hill now, and what do we see? We look down that hill, and who do we see charging up? We see a whole horde being led by Jim Crow Joe, Nasty Nancy, and Chump Schumer. They're coming up the hill followed by a whole raft of socialist nitwits who believe that a baby in the womb is a clump of cells and do not honor life in the womb. They believe that you should not have a firearm to protect yourself, but that you should pay for them to have firearms to protect them. They don't believe that your children should be educated. They believe that they should be indoctrinated. They're dragging up that hill all types of things. CRT, transgenderism, this idea of birthing people. Who in the world came up with that garbage? They're dragging up this socialist idea that criminals should not be punished, that they should be allowed to run rampant, that our borders should be wide open, that our police should be demonized, that our veterans should be dishonored. And they're also pushing this agenda to tell you that unless you go get a shot, you cannot keep your job or open your business or go to church. See those folks that are coming up that hill. There's a word for them. They're called socialists. They're called communists. I just prefer to call them idiots. So now what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Why do I talk about Joshua Chamberlain and the 20th Maine? I talk about Joshua Chamberlain and the 20th Maine because that is who we come from. We do not come from a weak, ineffective, jellyback people that when trouble happens, we find a safe space and try to find a counselor to talk about it. Americans stand up and fight for what they believe in and will put their lives on the line for what they believe in. They will put their money where their mouth is.
Yep.
And when the times get tough, you had best believe that Americans get going, just like they did on Little Round Top. They don't lay down. They don't back up. They don't quit. They stand up with everything in them and they push forward. You see, we got a lot of things we got to fix in this nation. We got a president right now that can barely string together 2 sentences. Somebody told me the other day, I saw Joe Biden on TV and I don't think he was blinking. I told him I think his servos were probably broken on the remote control. You see what happens when you replace a lion. Well, I would say a lamb, but that's an insult to lamb. I'm not really sure what our current president is. I'm not really sure if he realizes what he is. But I know this. In November, we have got to stand on that hill and we have got to declare to America that conservative principles win the day and conservative principles work. So we've got to get out. We've got to fight. We've got to talk to our friends and neighbors. Can't be the silent majority anymore. Silence never did anything in this nation. Imagine if the founders had been silent. Imagine if the abolitionists had been silent. Imagine if all the folks who came before you that made today possible had been silent and refused to stand up and fight. It's time to talk to our neighbors. It's time to talk to our friends. It's time to tell our families the good story about what conservatism does. It's time to remind them of the good days under President Donald Trump. You know, President Donald Trump, the one that CNN and ABC and the rest of all these lying news agencies, don't get me started. I ain't got the 3 minutes. I could go 3 days talking about how pitiful the news media is.
Oh, yeah.
So let me say this to the news media. I'm going to tell you this once, and I've already told you before. I'm not scared of the news media.
Nope.
And I'm going to tell you why. Last time I shook in my shoes was the last time my mom or daddy took their belt off for me. And that was a long time ago. There's only one that can take their belt off on me, and he sits high and he looks low. And he is the ruler of this world, and it is not ABC, CBS, or NBC. Those agencies don't have the answers because they don't even know what the question is. So I don't fear them. If anything, I stand firm, and when they get mad, I know I'm doing it right. We got to stand up, we got to stand tall, and we got to stand firm. Because now is not the time for what was called long ago cowards and shirkers. See, the cowards and shirkers got no place right now. Unfortunately, in Washington, D.C., we got a lot of cowards.
Yes.
And shirkers. But guess who can get rid of those cowards and shirkers? The men on that hill. And who is the men on that hill? It is you.
We the people.
Folks, I didn't come here today to encourage my colleagues. They don't need any encouragement. I came here today to encourage you to stand up and be the king and queens that you need to be, to study your Bible, read your Constitution, and carry those truths into the political arena so that we can save this nation from the socialist horde that is trying to drag it down into the pit of hell. It is going to be up to you. You must be the leader. You must be the ones to save this nation. You think about it. When this country was in peril during the revolution, who saved it? It was the soldiers on the field, the ordinary men and women. When it was in peril during the Civil War, who saved it? The ordinary men and women. When it was in peril during World War I and World War II, and all of our other calamities, who saved it? It was the ordinary American who stood up and did extraordinary things. It is time for you to stand up and do extraordinary things. And so I say to you standing on this stage right now, read your Bible, believe in God, read your Constitution, hold them dear to your hearts. Place the sword of truth on top of that bayonet of courage, or the bayonet of truth, on top of that rifle of knowledge. Steel your spines and get ready to charge down that hill.
Yes.
And let's sweep this socialist horde off of this blessed land we call the shining city on the hill, the United States of America. God bless you all. God bless Texas. God bless North Carolina.
Woo!
And God bless the great state of North Carolina. Thank you.
He said the great state.
Oh,
that was awesome.
It's so awesome.
He is awesome.
Yeah, that's up on the website. So if anybody
Guys, he gives me goosebumps every time he talks. That is our next governor of the great state of North Carolina. I can't wait.
Can we?
And we do have his contact information. So when I start doing rallies and stuff in North Carolina, he will be at least one of them.
Is there a share option from your website?
I can put the link up there.
No, I know I'm just saying, can you, when you go to the website, is there somewhere you can share that video?
Where am I going to share it to?
No, somebody, Trumbukin in the chat wants to know if she snatch that video and share it, like from the website.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Share. I'll put the link up there for you. Copy link.
Yeah, just copy the link, Trumbukin.
Yeah, he's a very good speaker, guys. Every time he talks, he gives me like goosebumps.
That's
like,
what I said. He gave me goosebumps. Like,
no, that's not. Was that a YouTube video?
No, I meant from your website.
Oh, from my website?
Yeah, so like,
let's see.
His speech from your website, can they go on there and share it directly from there? That's what she wanted to know.
Let me see. Exit full screen.
They want to play. They want you to play it again.
You want to watch it again?
Trisha said, "Play it again."
I'll play it again. You're gonna give me goosebumps again. There's other videos on him. Like he's a very.
I know, but she wanted that one. She wanted to know if she went to your website, if she could share it right from your website.
Yeah, I have a share button on it. At the bottom of the link. Yes, he's a very good speaker, guys. I love Mark Robertson. He has a great story. Let's see. Mark Robertson speech. He has a bunch up here, so I'll tell you my favoriteest one is the NRA and the NRA one. Next speech about city council about guns. Right, this goes viral. Here's another one right here. That was 4 years ago though. Oh, right here. This is the good one too. Watch this one. I don't have this one on my website. Oh, I don't think you guys are watching this. Let me put that up real quick. Share screen. Chrome tab. Facebook or YouTube. All right.
Neighbors who are suffering. I'm reminded of the words of Abraham Lincoln when he said to Mrs. Bixby, who had lost 5 sons in war, how weak and fruitless any words of his must be to try to comfort her. And it's the same here. Can't imagine the horror, the tragedy, having your child go off to school and see them no more alive. Breaks my heart, absolutely. And when I heard about it, I shed tears. I did. When I look at my own grandchildren, my grandchildren are about that age. I can't help but think, what if it was one of mine? How heartbroken I would be. The pain that would be in my household today. Pain that's in those households right now. So I paused, took a breath, and I said a prayer. Because that's what we need right now. That's what those families need right now. They need comfort. They need strength. They need wisdom. They need someone who actually cares about what they are going through. And that's what we need to give them. But you know, when I look at my grandchildren, I am also reminded of why I am a law-abiding, armed, patriotic American.
Yes, sir. You gotta be.
I'm reminded of why I believe in the premise of our Second Amendment when I look at those babies. I'm reminded why our framers put it in our Constitution that in this nation, you are not the second responder, you are the first responder. And that you have an absolute duty and a right to stand up and protect your home from any enemy, foreign or domestic. And so, I am here today, much to the chagrin of many of the leftists back home in my state, who thought I should cower and stay home and not come here and continue to protect that right for those law-abiding citizens back home in North Carolina and for the law-abiding citizens of this nation.
Woo!
Because here it is. Here it is. Everybody says, what do we do? What do we do? How do we stop this? What do we do? The answer is not simple, but there is a simple starting point. And here it is. Secure our schools. Stop waffling and wavering and acting confused that you don't understand what the problem is. You have defunded the police, derided the police, and you have left our schools as soft targets. And you continue to do so. And as such, we need to defend and secure our schools. We need to make as much of an investment in securing our children as we do our airports. We need to make as much of an investment in securing our children as we do our banks and our money.
Right.
And hear me when I say this, leftist politicians in Washington, D.C. We need to make as much of an investment protecting our children as the American people do in protecting you. You spare no expense buying every weapon known to man, buying every metal detector known to man, every modern convenience, you have it at your disposal to protect you behind the walls that you live in. You are bound and determined to leave our children defenseless. And now you are bound and determined to leave the law-abiding patriotic citizens of this nation unarmed and defenseless. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, get your pencils out, lick them, and get ready to write this down. It is not going to happen.
Woo!
We are not going to go off into that good night without standing up for our rights. It's time for the law-abiding American patriot in this nation to stand up and say, hell no, we will not go, and you will not take them, and we will continue to stand strong for what we know is right. We will protect ourselves. We will protect our children.
Yes.
And we will protect the freedoms that God has given us and that has been enshrined in our Constitution. We will not lay down. You hear me when I say this. Hear me when I say this, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and any other leftist, communist, Marxists out there. What I need for you to do is do this. I need for you to take these two fingers, stick them in your ears, and clean the stuff out of them.
Oh, I love it.
And hear us all as we say in unison, shall not be infringed, will not be infringed. We will not allow you to strip us of our rights so that you can bring us to our knees, because we know what your machinations are. See, we've seen this movie before. We've seen it. We saw it in a place called Russia. We saw it in a place called Germany. We saw it in a place called China. We saw it in a place called Cambodia and Vietnam. And we saw it most recently in a place called Venezuela. When the people are disarmed and the government have all the guns and all the power, they always become despotic. Not in this nation. You will not tap dance on the graves of these children to disarm the people of this nation. In fact, if you put as much energy into doing that as you do with that political tap dance, into securing their schools and shoring them up and stop making excuses, Mike could make a dent on this. Guys, here's what I'm going to leave with you today. Don't be afraid. The newspaper asked me before I left home, was I coming to the NRA convention? My answer was yes. And the reason why I was going was to defend the rights of law-abiding citizens in my state and across this nation. Because, guys, it's time for us to stand up and push back. The lies that have been told and continue to be told are not only threatening to strip our rights away from us, they are literally causing life to be lost on the streets. See, down in Uvalde, Beto O'Rourke didn't care about those children. He was willing to spit in their faces for political purposes. The news media stands silent. When children are killed in Chicago at genocidal rates, they stand silent. But as soon as they take a chance, as soon as they see a chance, take a shot at their political enemies, they're Johnny on the spot, and they're right there ready to do it. Well, we need to be bold. We need to stand up, because on this side, we have the solutions. And it's time for us to start pushing those solutions.
Yeah.
And it starts with protecting our children in our schools.
Protect our children.
Time for messing around is over, folks. And the time for blaming law-abiding citizens should have never begun. It is time to put the blame where it goes, which is at the shooter's feet. And it's time to look towards those ineffective elected officials who refuse to move and do the right thing, but instead take the easy way out. If any way out, it needs to be them out of office. And we need to replace them with some law-abiding folks that are going to stand up for us. So guys, don't be weary in well-doing, and do not be afraid to stand up for what's right. Because what we're standing up for indeed is right. Stand strong, stand brave, stand proud. Do not back down, and never forget, shall not be infringed. That is our motto, and that's what we will fight for. God bless you all. God bless Texas. God bless North Carolina, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
I was going to say North Carolina. All right, let's see. There's one more from a school board meeting I wanted to show you guys. I think it might be this one right here. So he's also for the children very much. I think this is it.
A whole lot of people in here talking tonight about this group and that group, domestic violence, blacks, these minorities and that minority. What I want to know is, when are you all going to start standing up for the majority? And here's who the majority is. I'm the majority. I'm a law-abiding citizen who's never shot anybody, never committed a serious crime, never committed a felony. I've never done anything like that. But it seems like every time we have one of these shootings, nobody wants to put the blame where it goes, which is at the shooter's feet. You want to put it at my feet. You want to turn around and restrict my right, constitutional right that's spelled out in black and white. You want to restrict my right to buy a firearm and protect myself from some of the very people you're talking about in here tonight. It's ridiculous. I don't think Rod Serling could come up with a better script. It does not make any sense. The law-abiding citizens of this community and many communities around this country, we're the first ones taxed and the last ones considered and the first ones punished when things like this happens, because our rights are the ones that are being taken away. That's the reason why I came down here today. Gun show.
I want to find a better one. There's one from a school board meeting that actually started his career.
Shally Shaws was saying, just like Santa, when he does his speeches, he brings
He does.
fire.
He does.
That's
I
right.
love his speaking. It like gives me goosebumps every time I hear this guy talk. Yeah. And when we have our rallies in North Carolina, you guys better come visit, because he will be there.
Yeah. And And like Santa used to do that. Remember, every time Santa would have these fiery speeches, the same thing. It's amazing.
All right, let's see here.
Because he's passionate.
He's very passionate.
It's passionate. It's not about politics or anything for him. He's just passionate about what he wants to do and what needs to be done.
All right, I think this might be it. I don't know.
This is not an indictment on education. I want to say that first and foremost. The vast majority of our teachers in this state and in this nation are good. They go to work every day. They work hard, and they are there for the benefit of the students and parents that they are serving. And that's exactly what they do. This is not, again, an indictment on education. What this was born out of and inspired by was the fact that in every corner that we traveled in this state, we found ourselves being besieged by folks who were complaining about things that their students and their children were having to learn in public schools that were contrary to their own beliefs. We call it indoctrination, but it could be called many things. It could be called politicizing the classroom. It could be called introducing things into the classroom that don't belong there. But we see that in every corner, and we received numerous complaints about it, both while we were on the campaign and since we've been lieutenant governor. And so thinking about how we could tackle the problem, we realized one thing. We realized heretofore there has not been a place where this data could be brought to, disseminated, and compiled. And that's what we're seeking to do with this task force. We want this task force to be a resource for parents and students who feel that they are unable to tackle the issues that they are facing.
I don't think that's it either. All right, let's look at one more, guys, and you guys can go do your own research on Mark Robertson. Calls for his resignation. Let's see, take it from editorial cartoon. I don't think people should be scared to say anything they want. It's our constitutional right. Mm-hmm. It's freedom of speech.
I have no
So, problem. Mark Robertson, you stand up and do what you're doing, brother. Yeah. Oh, this was at a Trump rally right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage North Carolina's Lieutenant Governor, Mark Robinson.
All right, thanks everybody. Thank y'all for being here. But as always, we're going to give thanks to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I did not videotape
because he is the reason why we live in this blessed and prosperous land. He is the reason why we have the freedoms that we have. He is the reason why this nation is the most blessed nation on earth. He is the reason why this is the last domino standing and the last greatest hope for humanity. It is because of Jesus Christ. So we give him thanks. First and foremost, well, they told me I've got 5 minutes to speak. Don't believe I can get it done in 5 minutes, guys. So excuse me if I go over a little bit. So how's Johnson County doing tonight? How is North Carolina doing tonight? I'm going to tell you what, there's no better place to be in the United States of America than if you're in the United States of America. There's no better place to be than in God's country, which is North Carolina.
Woo! Yeah.
So, as great as this nation is, and as much as we've been blessed, we've got some problems. What's the number one problem we're facing in this nation? The number one problem we're facing in this nation is that we have an incontinent, incompetent commander-in-chief named Joe Biden. Who's cut off our oil supply, let our gas prices spiral out of control, and left our people behind in Afghanistan and embarrassed us on the world stage. What else is going on in this nation? See, we got some problems in this nation right now. We just put a Supreme Court justice on the Supreme Court who is the first black woman on the Supreme Court. Unfortunately, she can't define womanhood. And she does not a bit more respect life in the womb than a man on the moon. What else is wrong? We got so-called educators who have chosen to go in the classroom and twist the minds of our youth and pervert the minds of our youth. I repeat my statement. 2 + 2 does not equal transgender. It equals 4. It's time to get back to educating these children and stop indoctrinating them. But we got it in our classroom. We've got corporations that have chosen to side with those folks and want to push the same thing. We've got corporations that chose put mandates on its people and mask its people. Let me shut up before I get in trouble.
Don't worry about it. Sounds like we're in my live stream. Like, shut up before I get in trouble. Huh?
We got folks in this country that would rather stand up for Black Lives Matter than to stand up for the police officers who put their lives on the line every day for citizens. I'm here to tell you right now, it's time to stand arm in arm with law enforcement and bring law and order back to our communities again. But we got far left-wing politicians out there that would rather trample all over our police department, defund our police department, instead of stand strong with our police department. Got people who want to besmirch our veterans and do our veterans wrong. And we got people out there who refuse to stand up for election integrity, who don't want to stand up for common sense ideas like voter ID, which you voted for in overwhelming numbers, but which was struck down by leftist judges who choose to legislate from the bench instead of following the Constitution of our state and federal government. Yeah, see, we've got some problems going on in this nation right now, but I'm here to bring you some good news, and here it is. The American dream is not dead. The American dream is not even on life support, because the American dream is alive and well in the hearts of the patriots of this state and this nation.
Woo!
And we have seen all across this land, moms and dads, truck drivers, teachers, cafe workers, medical workers, folks from all sides of this nation standing up against tyranny and ready to defend the God-given freedoms that were passed down to us from our forefathers. We see it in every hamlet. We see it in every state. We see it all across our nation. There is a new day in this country. The silent majority is silent no more. We are ready to stand and raise our voices. And we are ready to tell those socialist forces on the left that we will not go silent into the night. We will stand strong against what you are trying to force on us. You see, because somebody died for my freedom. Somebody died for your freedom. Somebody sacrificed for my freedom. Somebody sacrificed for your freedom. It is now time for us to sacrifice for the freedom of future generations. The American dream is not dead. It lives in the hearts of the people of this nation who love this nation and want to see her continue to see her to be prosperous and free and leaders of freedom around the world. And so it is time for this party that we call the Republican Party to come together, to stand strong, and to realize that in order for us to continue for freedom to reign in this nation, it's going to take all of us. So I'm standing here before you today, telling you that I'm here for you, telling you that I'm here for my grandchildren, telling you that I'm here for their children and their children so that they can live in the same type of freedom that I lived in. Because what we do at this juncture in this country will determine whether this country lives or dies. And I don't know about you, but I'm willing to give all for this nation because somebody gave all for me.
Yes.
And to that end, I stand here before you today and tell you that in this Senate race that we have today, our party needs to come together. We need to join together and make sure that we can send a strong, principled, conservative candidate to Washington, that we can push him through this primary and blast him past his Democratic opponent in the general election. And it's because of that, I throw my entire weight, and it's a lot of it, as you can see. I throw all of my weight and all of my support behind Representative Ted Budd, who is going to be the next senator from North Carolina.
That's it.
Back in 2018, when I met Congressman Budd, he stood as one of the people that I admired most in this because he was an individual who never compromised his beliefs. He stood strong as a conservative, and he's a strong Christian. He's been a person that I've admired for many years now, and I admire him even more now that he has taken this next step to move to that upper house and become our next senator. So please help me welcome our next senator from North Carolina, the Honorable Ted Budd, to the stage. Thank you very much, guys. God bless you all, and God bless the great state of North Carolina. Thank you.
All right, guys, that's enough. All right, so you guys know who Mark Robertson is now.
Yeah. There's an event tomorrow at 7.
What is it, a Mark Robertson event? Really? We'll go.
Mark Robertson, Ted Budd, and Kathy Barnett. Tomorrow.
2 hours away?
About 2.5 hours away.
All right, guys, we're going to see Mark Robertson tomorrow.
Starts at 7 p.m.
7 p.m., so be ready to join in on my live stream.
Yeah,
So, yeah, he's definitely...
We're going to a rally tomorrow.
He's definitely
North Carolina rally to save our schools.
He's definitely presidential material. I love that guy. Every time he talks, I get like big old goosebumps all over my arms. It's crazy.
It's about 2.5 hours away. I think we can handle it. As long as we leave by 4:30. Starts at 7.
Yeah. I leave my miles about 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can get there.
Hey, thanks for the information. I love it.
Yeah, so I'm glad to live in the great state of North Carolina. And when I get rallies around here, guys, for 1776, y'all better come visit because he will be at our rally. So, all right. She said, what, 7:30 it starts?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 to 8:30. So
7 to 8:30. We'll probably start live stream maybe a little bit before we get there.
I think we leave by 4 o'clock at the latest.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. I'll leave as soon as I get home. Yep, so we're going, guys. So you'll definitely see Mark Robertson tomorrow live on my live stream. And if you guys can go check out the Give, Send, Go, that would help out travel-wise. But we are going, and I'm excited.
That's why I rely on people. Just let us know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I love you guys telling me what is in the area or what's around me. We try to look it up all the time and get stuff going.
Oh, so Rain and Blood did ask earlier a couple times. We got goosebumps when we listened to Santa when he has speeches. His real deep.
Yeah, I do sometimes, but Mark Robertson, he gives them to me every single time because he is for my child, because my child goes to school in North Carolina. He is for my family. He's for every citizen of North Carolina, and he actually grew up in North Carolina. That's what I like. He's not a career-long politician.
We got late, Patricia. That's what time it is.
It's late now. It's about time for me to go to bed.
It's way past the bedtime.
So, all right, love you guys. We will be going tomorrow to the Mark Robertson rally in Greensboro, North Carolina.
It's Goldsboro.
Goldsboro,
Yep,
North
we're
Carolina.
going.
So we'll be there. Join in, see that wonderful man live. And if you guys could go check out my Give, Send, Go and help me get there, that'd be awesome. But love you guys. Hit that like button on your way out. And God bless you, and see you tomorrow.